ABC News Talk Radio.
Yeah. Controlled Chaos, KCAA Radio. I'm Gary Garver, here with the Guru of the Ghetto, live in Las Vegas. Home of O.J. Simpson, Jigga Jones. Good morning, Jigga. How are you?
Yeah, man, it is definitely the home of O.J. Simpson out up in here.
Well, in the Control Chaos radio show this week, it's O.J. Simpson week. O.J., I guess, started a Twitter account on Friday, and it's crazy. We'll talk about that, and I've got plenty of audio to play this week for O.J. I've done many, many interviews with O.J. I went to the trial in Vegas, and we'll get into that.
The show trial.
The show trial, whatever. I mean, the one that he actually got convicted on. So we'll do that later in the show, or later this week. We're going to play footage and audio footage of all sorts of things concerning OJ. We'll play some of his because I guess on Twitter you can actually make videos too, right?
Yeah, man.
I got to get on Twitter now. By the way, if you want to tweet OJ, it's at the real OJ32. At the real OJ32. You said you were following him, but you were following a fake OJ. This is the real OJ.
Yeah, because I was on real OJ Simpson at real OJ Simpson, and he covered everything like since the trial and everything. So I don't know who was handling that, but now I guess he's personally handling whatever's going on.
Yes, you can actually if you go on Twitter at the real OJ32. He's already made 3 tweets and videos, and we'll play some of the audio of it, things like that. So it's the gift that keeps giving. By the way, 25 years ago today was the Bronco chase through the streets of Los Angeles. I think everybody around the country, around the world knows where they were when O.J. Simpson was being tracked down by LAPD with the white Bronco with Al Cowlings. Do you remember where you were at during that?
Yeah, man, I was at the place out here it's no longer out there in L.A. It was called the Trendy Cafe. It was a hot place in South Central L.A. where you could get beer real cheap, and it was on TV. And everybody just on his way, and the dude come running in, crackhead come running in. Turn on the news. Turn on the news.
Turn on the TV, man. And, they got OJ.
And sure enough, they were showing something on TV, and then when they had to change the channel, and it was OJ, like in a Bronco chase, like you see on TV. And now you see it, and we couldn't believe. We thought it was a TV show. Because a crackhead comes tells you, how does a crackhead know? But crackheads seem to be like, tied into the community. But yeah, man, we all stood there watching it, man, and they sold a lot of beer. People was yelling at the TV.
Went on for hours. Yeah, it went on for hours.
Yeah, man.
I mean, it was crazy. I remember.
And then when it got close to the overpass, everybody started running to where it was at the 10 freeway. People started running out of the thing, getting in their cars.
People were stopping on the freeway and over the overpasses. And when he got to his house, I think he turned off of I believe he lived off of Santa Monica right? I think it was Santa Monica Boulevard or something like that. I mean, Sunset Boulevard. I mean, the streets were packed and they're going, go OJ, we love you. I mean, it was chaotic. It wasn't even controlled chaos. It was total chaos. By the way, the NBA Finals were taking place between the New York Knicks and the Houston Rockets, and then they cut away from the NBA Finals to follow the Bronco chase. And I was at a bachelor party, actually. My friend was getting married. I was over at their house, and all of a sudden, we screw the bachelor parties, forget the strippers. We were watching the Bronco chase. It was crazy, man. It was insane. It was completely insane. So we'll do some O.J. Simpson stuff. We'll play some of his audio on Twitter. And like I said, if you want to follow O.J., it's at the real OJ. 32. So I've got to get on Twitter now. I've got to, I have a Twitter account, but I never use it. But I got to tweet OJ and see if he'll come on the show. You never know,
Yeah, man. I'm going to tweet on the OJ, too, man. I'm going to get on there and be like, yeah, man, we should shoot. I sent him a lot of Christmas cards, Then it was like, you'd be locked up. And you ain't got no cards coming, and if you do, you don't, but you got to do that. So
get him on the show, Jigga. Get him on the show. Tweet him and see if he'll come on.
I've been trying to run into him at
forget
different
that.
wine places, the SG and stuff. So yeah, we get him on Twitter now, direct.
Yeah, you can get him directly on Twitter now. So see if he'll do the show. Maybe he'll do the show.
Now, if you get him on the show, you're not gonna be like, oh, did you kill this?
No.
Broad?
No.
Yeah. You'll be the standard. Double G, be like, this is Gary Garver on G2, hey, man.
Yeah, I just want to ask him how he's been and what he thought of my interviews and, his golf game. I'll ask him about his golf game if he's still having, if he's,
Because you know what, maybe he might be able to do some golfing.
Yeah, maybe we can set up.
You see the thing, the handicaps in the golf and stuff has been coming down. He might be able to play.
Yeah, maybe I'll come out to Vegas and play a round of golf with OJ. Who knows? I mean,
yeah, that would be fantastic.
Would that be unbelievable?
With a deranged killer out there on the golf course, and I have to have a gun tucked away in case he got crazy with a knife or something.
Yeah, I'll make sure he has no knives in his golf bag before I go out and play with him.
Yeah.
So let's do that. Anyways, it's O.J. Simpson week on the Control Chaos Radio Show. Well, anyways, over the weekend it was Father's Day. Did you have a nice Father's Day weekend?
Oh yeah, man. Father's Day was good. The black community is not a big holiday. A lot of people don't know who fathers are.
Oh.
But the ones that are there, they're fantastic.
Yeah.
So it was cool. For a lot of people, as the people talked about some stories about. And they was talking about how these fathers were paying his child support, and they were able to, do things and get some bills paid, and it was nice,
Well, that's cool.
Yeah, look at that whole thing. But the problem is, I always have to say, with our collapse of our society, has to do with the breakup of the family.
Yeah. Well, a lot of it is. In fact, go ahead.
We went to church yesterday, and they had a whole thing on the church, and he was talking about how when you fail to launch your children properly, they become a burden on society. And they're talking about today that people need to get these parenting skills back, whether you're father, the mother, the brother, is to where you got to raise these kids to where they're independent enough so that they can leave home.
Right.
Everybody's been helicopter parenting for years, and so these kids don't have the skills to know how to go and write a check, to pay a bill, to get an account. They're so worried about all this other video gaming and don't want to get out, and
I think that's society in general.
Through society and fix it.
Yeah, I think it's society in general. I just think it's in the African American community. I think it's nationwide in all communities. Everybody's like, especially the younger generations, just so caught up in the social media and the videos and all that they don't know how to do normal things. Everybody has to do, pay bills and.
And the problem is you got these kids that don't even know how to use a knife.
Yeah.
Avocado hand.
They should talk to OJ.
Yeah, what I'm saying. He could be the.
You should do a tweet. Yeah,
he could show you to cut two people and not cut yourself.
This is how you. This is how you use a knife.
They can't even cut an avocado.
This is how you. This is a avocado. I'm gonna demonstrate this. This is actually a Ron Goldman's head, but I'm gonna use the avocado instead. Oh my God, that's terrible.
One thing I would tell you about OJ, no matter what you think, whether you think he's good or bad, is he's a man of his word. He said he wouldn't pay the Goldmans a dime, and he ain't done it. I'm glad to hear that.
Yeah, he is. And by the way, he says he has a lot of getting even to do. That's what he said. His first tweet was he has a lot of getting even to do. I don't know what the hell that means by anything, but I wonder who he's shooting for. Goldman.
Nicole knows what it means now.
Well, I mean, it's terrible. It's terrible. Yeah. Well, I had a nice Father's Day. I hung out with a friend of mine and her daughter. Speaking of absentee parents, this poor little girl is 4 years old, and the guy doesn't acknowledge her as his child, and it's sad. I'm
sure there's a conniving broad behind there somewhere. The reason why he won't.
No, that's my friend you're talking about. Okay, my very, very good friend.
So what happened?
What happened is she got.
I'm telling you, kids for no reason.
Dude, this is what I'm telling you. Relax, okay? Relax.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let me tell you the story. I mean, I'm not going to name names, but she got pregnant by this guy, and she had the child, and the guy has not been around. He lives in New York. He won't even take a paternity test. He doesn't acknowledge the poor child, and she's had to fight with him for the past 4 years to even get a paternity test. Okay, I mean, this guy is a total a-hole, and now she's got to go to court. She's been fighting this for years and years and years, and here's this poor little girl, 4 years old, that doesn't have a father. So I took them out to the Santa Monica Pier. Actually, if you go on Facebook, you can see some pictures of me on these rides. I mean, these kiddie rides,
Oh,
man.
right.
Yeah.
Pacific Park over there? Yeah.
Yeah, Pacific Park. I went over there, and I took her over there because, and I don't have any kids either. So it was sort of nice for me to sort of play father for a day or whatever. And I went on the rides with her, and she loves me to death, and we had a great time. But it's sad, and you're just talking about the absentee parents and this and that. Here, this guy doesn't. I mean, imagine that you have a kid out there and you won't even acknowledge it. You're fighting it. You won't take a paternity test. I mean, how disgusting is that? Okay, and this guy supposedly is an attorney.
The paternity test is only now. Let's be honest.
What?
The paternity test is only being done so she can get some money.
Well, listen,
There's no
wants.
Other reason you would take a paternity test other than get some money from somebody.
She wants him to acknowledge that it's his child. Okay, and
acknowledging means what? Paying some money.
Probably. Yeah.
In the end, that's where it's going.
Well, you should take responsibility, though.
Why are you going to? But see, for him, why is he going to jump up on the cross? There's no reason for him to.
Because that's what a man does. That's what a man does. That's what a real man does.
But he ain't no man. He's a bitch.
Okay, well there you go. Okay, you're exactly right. He is.
We're not talking about no man.
All
we're
right.
talking about a dude that doesn't want nothing to do with this kid. This is not a role model, somebody positive you want to put into your child's life.
But you know what? How do you grow up? How do you grow up? You don't even know who your father is. And you got to live with that
If he's
stigma.
a loser, I'd rather not know.
Well, I just feel bad for she's such a sweet little girl. You know what I mean? And I feel bad for her. And it's sad. I mean, I can't even imagine growing up and not knowing who my father was. I mean, it would be terrible. But she's got a great, she's a cute little kid, and she's got a great attitude.
Why would you want her to acknowledge a loser for a father? That's the bad part. See, if she could make a new family and be cool, the father is not the guy who fertilized the egg. The father is the one that brings the kid up.
I dig it. You're right. Well, listen.
And there's no bigger heartbreak. Because I've talked to people, I went to go find my father. And people do go on these quests to go find these fathers. Oh, he's a loser. Oh, no, my life is ruined. Like, no, don't go looking for a loser.
No, I dig it, but you still want to know where your roots are and who your father and mother are. I mean, believe me, we're not in that position. Thank God.
Toilet, I don't want to know about it. I want to just be in a better place.
Anyways, I had a nice Father's Day. I went out. Yeah, I went to the Santa Monica Pier and the roller coasters and all that. And
man.
But I'm on all these kiddie rides. So if you go,
thing.
Yeah, if you go on Facebook, you can see me in these rides, and it's crazy. It was fun. And then yesterday I went
ride the vomit comet.
It was I did that. I did that teacup ride, and I was sick for about 20 minutes. I was like, whoa, man, this is a bad trip here. But I enjoyed that, and then I went and just acknowledged my father and my grandfather and my mom's father. So I went to a bunch of cemeteries yesterday morning and then watched the golf tournament. Gary Woodland. Yes, Gary Woodland won the U.S. Open at Pebble Beach, was very cool. I watched that all day and it was a nice Father's Day. Even though I don't have any kids, I enjoyed it. And hopefully you guys had
I'll tell you what I did. Since my father has passed on,
I know he
I went down to the VFW and hung out with one of the guys there from the VFW. And he ended up beating me in 4 rounds of pool.
Well, that's cool, man. That's a nice Father's Day too. And I know you lost your father, and you lost your father a few years ago, and I lost mine over 20 years ago. But they're with us, man. And I know a lot of people have lost their fathers. They're with us. They're watching over us, and just try to follow their footsteps. Follow their,
And here's a word to the wise too. There's an old fart right now sitting in a retirement community that was a badass at 20 years old in World War II. Acknowledge these people, because this is part of our lost history that people are forgetting.
Yes.
So if you get a chance, if you have some extra time, go down to the Home of Heroes and some of the places where the veterans are at, and go say hello. Even though they don't know you, let them know that you appreciate their sacrifices that they've done to allow you to read things in English versus German.
Amen.
Here in this country.
I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for those guys. I mean, and neither would you either. Trust me. I don't think Adolf Hitler loved the brothers either.
No, he did not.
All right.
Jesse Owens made him very angry.
Okay. All right, we got to take a break. It is Controlled Chaos, KCAA Radio. Jigga Jones in Vegas. I'm here in Encino, Gary Garver. We got to talk about the Lakers getting Anthony Davis and a lot of other cool things. It is Monday. Enjoy it.
Talk Radio, 1050 a.m.
At AT&T, we believe that access to affordable home internet brings you incredible opportunities. You can enjoy the power to explore a digital world of possibilities and connect with family, friends, and the things that matter most. That's why there's access from AT&T. If you are a California resident and a member of your household participates in SNAP or receives SSI benefits, you may qualify for home internet at a discounted rate of $10 a month or less. No commitment, no deposit, no installation fee. Plus, get an in-home Wi-Fi gateway included at no extra cost. Call 1-855-220-5211 or visit att.com/access now to learn more.
SNAP refers to the Federal Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program. SSI refers to the Federal Supplemental Security Income Program. Pricing excludes taxes and fees, includes 1 terabyte of data per month. Data overage charges apply. For details about data allowance, go to att.com/internet-usage. Geographic and service restrictions apply.
How you doing? This is Gary Garver. In today's society, the majority of people are not getting enough sleep. I know I'm not. If you're like me and having problems getting a good night's rest, whether it's health or stress related, I have a solution for you. South Pacific Sleep Lab. South Pacific Sleep Lab will do an evaluation of your sleep pattern and will provide a comprehensive study so you can start getting a restful, peaceful night of sleep. They take all types of insurance, which will cover your cost of the evaluation, and they will even provide transportation to their offices at no cost to you. For more information, contact Tony at 310-999-1887. That's 310-999-1887. Tony even stays awake all night, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, so you can sleep better and rest easy. South Pacific Sleep Lab. Start feeling better and getting a great night of sleep today.
I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. You know, most people have been watching the stock market go up, up, and up. There's one problem. When you get out, most people don't get out in time. Well, I've solved that. With my video stock program, I pick the stock, put it on the video, tell you when to get in and when to get out. Join my video program.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264.
Been very happy with the results on 2018. I'm up over about 15% for the year.
Phil has definitely kept me informed on a day-to-day basis on the ups and downs in the market.
I've been extremely happy with everything that they've done and afforded me by becoming a Phil's Gang member.
I would highly recommend joining Phil's Gang.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264.
This is Judge Herb Dodell, and our show is called For the People. It's available every Monday at 4 o'clock, 4 to 5, and we'll be talking about all kinds of things pertaining to the law and how it really works from the inside as opposed to the outside. So tune in and learn all you need to know about the legal system and how it works.
I'm Jim O'Hare. I'm here to help raise awareness for CADASIL, a genetic disorder that affects 1 in 25,000 people. CADASIL can cause strokes in young adults, leading to memory loss and dementia. Patients may experience migraines with aura and mood disorders as early as 20 years old. Presently, CADASIL is being underdiagnosed and often misdiagnosed as MS or some other neurological disorder. So please visit curecadasil.org and learn more about this devastating disease and learn what you can do to help find a cure.
Does a Bush in the White House make you nervous?
No. We've had a Bush in the White House. He didn't do too badly.
Do you think Hollywood discriminated against Halle Berry?
Do I think Hollywood discriminates? Does Holly work in Hollywood?
Did Hollywood discriminate against Halle Berry?
Answer my question. Does Holly work in Hollywood?
Yes, she does.
I don't think she discriminates then.
Have you ever left the scene of an accident?
Not one I'll admit to.
Would you ever do full frontal nudity in a movie?
Absolutely.
You ever had a gay experience?
Huh?
Have you ever had a gay experience?
Have you ever had a gay experience?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Thanks a lot, Morgan.
Leave no listeners behind. KCAA.
Gary Garver, Jew of the... what can we say that's not going to piss him off? Never mind.
Oh, I didn't even tell you, Jigga. I went to go eat sushi last Monday at my friend's place. I told it on the air. And because yesterday I went to go to the Sephardic Cemetery, the home of the peace. That's where my grandfather's buried, my mom's father and mother. And I went down there to lay some flowers down there before I went to go see my dad. And he's in Forest Lawn. And this woman was telling me that I wasn't a Sephardic Jew, that I was an Ashkenazi Jew. She's like, I'm eating sushi, and I don't know. She asked about the crab. What kind of crab do you have there? Is it real crab or whatever? And my buddy Elio goes, no, it's imitation. You Jews don't like the real stuff. That's what he said. I was like almost shocked that he would say that, you know. And then that's awesome. And then I acted like I didn't know. You know, Jews aren't supposed to eat shellfish. Yeah. You know, like shellfish. Yeah. I love shellfish. I love lobster. I love shrimp. I love oysters, mussels. I eat them all, man. I mean, I don't understand.
Paul, he loves it, but he can't admit it to his father because the whole Jewish thing.
Yeah, I don't get it.
You can eat crab places. You got to be quiet about it.
I don't understand that. I don't understand why. I gotta Google it. Why Jews won't eat shellfish? Because I'm like the worst Jew on the planet. I don't know anything about any of it. But so anyway, she's like, I go, and I sort of like was goofing on my butt. I go, really? Jews don't eat shellfish? And I go, and then she says, yeah, they don't eat. I go, well, I'm a Jew. I'm half Jewish. She goes, what kind of Jew are you? And I go, well, I'm a Sephardic Jew. And she asked me, like, where's my heritage? Where did my parents or grandparents come from? I said, they came from Greece and Yugoslavia. And she's like, no, you're not a Sephardic Jew. You're an Ashkenazi Jew. I mean, she said that to me, and I'm like, really? I mean, like, you're telling me what my heritage is after all these years?
So she knows you all of 2 minutes, and she knows more about you than you. That's impressive. Right. She needs to get a job doing that.
I'm telling you, man. I was just like, no, my grandfather was the president of the Sephardic Temple for like 5 years here in the Mid-Wilshire district in Los Angeles. I think I know what I am. Yeah, it was an old woman. It was an old woman. And I just started laughing. I was just like, how rude, man. It's like, don't tell me what I am, for Christ's sake. So anyways, it was pretty funny. All right, it is Control K. I mean, people are insane. Like, saying something like, would you ever say something? No, you're not that. You're this. Nope. I mean, of course not. I mean, it was insane. But
I've had people tell me they're educated, and I tell them I'm a moron. That's probably as far as I could go. I couldn't tell them what part of the world they come from. By looking at their lineage, I couldn't do it.
I mean, why would you even say something like that? But there's I don't know.
Well, when you're ignorant, you know no bounds.
I guess not. Well, listen, she was an old lady, but still, I'll give her the benefit of the doubt.
Old ladies can be fools too.
But yeah, I dig it. All right, it is Control Chaos on KCAA. I'm Gary Garver here in Encino. The studio's burning up again. No air in here. Jigga Jones, I guess you have a nice air conditioning. I know, man. It is totally crazy. Listen, what am I going to do? It is what it is. Jigga Jones in Las Vegas, where O.J. Simpson is having a great life. In fact, what I want to do first, before we get into the Anthony Davis trade, is I want to play O.J. Simpson's first tweet. This is O.J.'s first tweet that he did.
Yeah.
You can follow him at The Real.
There's a lot of fake O.J. accounts out there. So this one, at The Real O.J. 32 is the only official one. So this should be a lot of fun. I got a little getting even to do. So God bless. Take care.
I got a little getting even to do. Why would he want to do this now? You know what he's going to be subjected to? I mean, it's just going to be. I mean, he's just going to take so much negative energy now. He was living a positive life. He's living on a golf course, playing golf every day, drinking, smoking cigars, eating good food, probably, having sex with some hot white women. Why would he subject himself to this negative energy, Jigga? Why do you think? Is he such a narcissist? Hello, Jigga? Hold on. Where are you? Oh, there you are. Go ahead. Sorry.
The internet is a very evil place. And for him to open that can up and all the people, he doesn't know what can come. You know, and yeah, he just started his Twitter exercises and stuff, and I'm sure that somebody else handled his Twitter for a reason, because this Twitter can be a very, very evil place. Ask Jack Dorsey, the guy that owns Twitter. He'll tell you himself that he's gotten insults from Twitter to make him the owner of it turn it off for a weekend.
I don't understand why he would do this, man. I mean, I don't. He's living such a great life now.
Why wouldn't he do it?
Why? Because why wouldn't he do it?
Becomes a public spectacle everywhere he goes, on by demand. He does it on purpose.
He can't help himself.
Dude, even during the trial, Namewood trial, he was always jumping out in the public when he shouldn't have.
Yeah, I don't understand why he would do this. I mean,
if he's opening up his Twitter, I guarantee you, within a year, we're going to see some more charges on OJ come up for something else. And I hate to say that because I really hope it doesn't happen. But based on his track record, you know, now he's jumping in the public spotlight, and every time he does it, something bad happens. So I'm just saying, stand by to stand by.
I'm telling you, you know, the negativity, it's going to be like a tidal wave of negative energy towards him. Why would he do? I don't understand. I mean, because you know what? He's got to be in the limelight. He hates being quiet. He hates not having the limelight, and this is why he's doing it. It's the only reason he's doing it, because I wouldn't do it. I mean, you know, he's got such a great life now. He's living quiet. Now he's going to be fighting with people he don't know. People are going to tell him they want to kill him, go F himself.
He goes to a bar called the SG, and the bartender and I talked, and I won't say his name, but he said, if I was OJ, I would just go F off, and nobody would know where I'm at for the rest of my life. But that's not him. He can't do that.
God, it's crazy. So anyways, we're going to follow him. We're going to follow him. And I mean, this is something I'm going to use on the radio show all the time. We're gonna tweet him out. We're gonna tweet him like a mother effer and get him out there, and hopefully he'll call in on the show. Maybe I can get him on the show. I mean,
yeah,
you know,
I think he should be on the show.
Oh, I do too.
I think that'd be great.
We have a long history.
You want to hear from the Juice and see what he's got to say. And you guys had history and everything, and
yes.
and everything that happened to him necessarily wasn't true, and everything that happened to you wasn't true either. So you guys got some things in common.
Yeah, we gotta talk. We'll try to get him on the show. Now I gotta learn how to use Twitter. I got the Twitter account at Gary Garver, and I get tweets every now and then, but I don't know how to use it. I don't know how to tweet. I guess on my flip phone I can tweet at it's 40404, but I don't know how to tweet somebody.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
all you gotta do. You text out what you want.
And I guess but I don't know how to tweet somebody on it. I gotta find some. You know, I have a friend of mine who can help me out. She'll help me out, and we'll get it rolling. We'll get it rolling. Okay, listen.
You may have to pay the rent, but she'll help you out.
I'm not paying. They're independent. Don't worry about it. Hey, this is over the weekend, man. While I was actually at the pier having lunch with my friend and her child at the Bubba Gump Shrimp Company. Breaking news.
Oh, Bubba Gump. Oh,
yeah, it was
my
good.
God. That's the beautiful place to go.
Yeah, it was nice. It was really nice.
I went to a fish and chips place the other day, boy, and I was thinking about being on the pier out there and how beautiful it is.
It was packed, but it was nice. It was a nice time. But while
all that crazy music, you flip your license plates and stuff.
Oh, it was crazy. Yeah. Run, Forrest, run. Stop, Forrest, stop. Yeah, whatever. And we had to do trivia and all that crap. All right. It was fun. We had a nice time. But anyways, while we were having lunch, breaking news, Anthony Davis got traded to the Lakers. This is great news for Laker fans like you and I. The Lakers just became relevant again, and Vegas posted them, where you live, as the favorites to win the NBA championship next year.
Man.
Not only are we going to get Anthony Davis, we're going to get somebody else, too. We'll get like a Kyrie Irving or a Kemba Walker.
There were people watching that draft party that were screaming and yelling with people like saying, so-and-so gets picked. Ah!
Yeah, well,
what?
It's going to be so cool. I mean, this is going to be fantastic. I mean, we got Anthony Davis, and Anthony Davis is young. He's only 26. The Lakers are going to sign him to a multi-year contract.
He's a black dude?
Of course. Well, I mean, yeah, he's that.
Does he have a big afro like Angela Davis? Angela Davis has?
I don't know about that, but he's got these eyebrows. He's got eyebrows like go across his head. You never seen Anthony Davis? Are you kidding me?
No.
Check out his eyebrows.
Angela Davis.
No, I don't know about Angela Davis, but Anthony Davis, I mean, he's got this eyebrow, this what do you call those brows? It goes all the way across his head. The unibrow. He's got one of those unibrows. Yeah, he has a unibrow. But he's a fantastic. He's a fantastic player. He's young. He's going to be the cornerstone of the Laker franchise for the next 10 years.
Well, he needs to grow an afro so he can be part of the team.
Well, he's got a little mini afro. You know what I mean? He's got
to get a big one.
I love it. I love this. This is a great trade. They traded Lonzo Ball, who I couldn't stand. Brandon Ingram, I didn't think too much about him. Josh Hart, I liked. And then 3 first-round draft picks. That's not too much of a to take. I mean, we kept Kyle Kuzma too. So the Lakers, man, they're favorites. They became instant favorites to win the NBA championship next year.
I'm telling you, the Lakers are due for a championship.
We are.
Love them, hate them, or whatever it is. The Lakers are the trendsetters of basketball.
I mean, we haven't even been in
they have been for years.
Dude, the first 50 years of the franchise, we only missed the playoffs 5 times. In the last 5 years, we haven't been in the playoffs. So, I mean, it's been such a downward spiral for the Lakers.
You got Leibowitz James out there.
Leibowitz James?
Yeah.
Is he turned into
he's really cheap with his shots. He doesn't shoot very much.
I was going to say, since he became a movie producer out here in Los Angeles, he became half Jew, right?
Yeah.
He's a big movie mogul now.
Directors Guild, he gets the Jewish thing. He go over there with Sammy Davis Jr. and kick it.
Yeah, he's going to get bar mitzvah because, with Steven Spielberg toasting him. All right. By the way, Magic Johnson actually tweeted out a couple things. Magic Johnson, the big controversy after the season ended, Magic Johnson resigned.
They don't like Magic Johnson because he tells the truth about the Lakers. He says, I think these people are hopeless. They're not going to make it. Oh, how dare Magic Johnson tell the truth.
Well, he was right. He didn't dig the backstabbing, and he didn't need this aggravation and stuff like that. But
no,
he did tweet out.
You're talking about a guy to realize he's been on a winning team. So when he identified that last team wasn't a winning team, oh, how dare Magic do that? How dare he? Hey, man, when you've been where the fire is 10 feet high and you're at the place where the fire is 4 feet high, you say, yeah, this ain't 10 feet high. Oh, how dare you for saying it?
Well, Magic did make a couple of mistakes as far as putting together the team, though he did sign LeBron James, which sort of was the catalyst to get.
And LeBron James was good, though.
And yeah, of course, he's great. He's one of the greatest players of all time.
The problem is they needed 2 more players to go with LeBron James because they had a weak sauce team.
Well,
you can't put Johnny All-Star with 5 losers.
Right, exactly. Well, listen, now we got Anthony Davis, but Magic Johnson did tweet out some nice tweets to the Lakers. He said, great trade, Rob Pelinka, job well done. And then he also tweeted, Laker Nation, you wanted the great Jeannie Buss to step up and bring a championship back to L.A., and she's doing just that. Yeah. So there you go. So Magic Johnson, I'm glad that Magic Johnson is still a Los Angeles Laker backer because that would have been sad.
Magic Johnson has always been a Laker enthusiast.
Of course he is.
People who say he hasn't because he voted down. Hey, he was being truthful when nobody wanted to hear the truth.
No, I dig it.
This team cannot make the playoffs. Oh, how dare Magic? Oh, he's a traitor now. No, he told the truth. Well, that team didn't make the playoffs. Couldn't make the playoffs.
He didn't like the backstab. He didn't like the backstabbing that was going on. So resigned, and there you go. And now the Lakers are back.
Hey, Magic Johnson, who can barely conjugate a sentence, will tell you when the Lakers are going to make the playoffs, when they're not.
I hear you. Okay, we got to take a break. It is Controlled Chaos. We'll be back with more after this.
Chaos. Gary Garver and Chicken Jones are out of their flipping minds.
It only works if all the little cogs mesh.
10:50 a.m. KCAA.
This is Jigga Jones. If you missed any part of the show, go back and check it out on iHeartRadio.
This is Gary Garver, and I've written a book called Radio Blows. It's all about my career in the radio business, my time with the Howard Stern Show, and celebrity interviews, my top 10 cool celebrities and my top 10 uncool celebrities. Here's a sample of a couple cool ones and a couple uncool ones.
Make a citizen's arrest on me?
Yeah, I'm gonna take this stuff here.
Yeah?
All right, I'm holding you. Get the marshal.
Get the marshal?
We'll see who's wrong. We'll see
who's
who's wrong.
Get the marshal right now?
We'll see who's wrong.
Are you one of the scary morning people who are going to ask horrible things? You got that look. Are you?
Do I have that look?
You do. You got the look like, watch me do something I would have in second grade.
If you're forced into gay sex, who would you choose?
I don't get forced into anything.
Thanks a lot, Jack. If you were on a desert island and you had a choice of making love to Pamela Lee or Janet Reno, who would you choose?
That's a question I don't want to answer because my wife might be listening to the show.
Thank you, Mr. President.
Okay, Radio Blows, available now on Amazon, Amazon.com, and Kindle. Radio Blows. If you want to get in the radio business or find out the inner workings of radio, it's a must-read book.
Hi, this is Kimberly Meredith. As a spiritual healer, I'm often asked, Kimberly, can I be healed? The answer is, with God, anything is possible. And yes, you can be healed through the power of God. Your friends and family can be healed. Even animals can be healed. Please visit thehealingtrilogy.com to learn more about my process and my services. My office is located in Sherman Oaks. I offer intuitive medical scans and psychic surgery for you and your loved ones. At the Healing Trilogy, we treat adults, children, and animals. We offer medical scans, mediumship counseling, cold laser acupuncture, cold laser therapy, holistic health, nutritional plans, and many other services. We also have meditation CDs, and I Skype around the world on Fridays. Sign up for my newsletter, and you'll receive a free CD. You'll also be informed about my upcoming healing events. Log on to thehealingtrilogy.com. Bless you.
Robert Manny's The Guy's Guide to Love is a fast-paced tale of flawed men and savvy women competing for love, sex, power, and money in the city where they play for keeps. It's the men's successor to Sex and the City. The Guy's Guide to Love is a sexy romp through the fast-moving, high-stakes world of Madison Avenue. Available now on Amazon and wherever books are sold.
At AT&T, we believe that access to affordable home internet brings you incredible opportunities. You can enjoy the power to explore a digital world of possibilities and connect with family, friends, and the things that matter most. That's why there's access from AT&T. If you are a California resident and a member of your household participates in SNAP or receives SSI benefits, you may qualify for home internet at a discounted rate of $10 a month or less. No commitment, no deposit, no installation fee. Plus, get an in-home Wi-Fi gateway included at no extra cost. Call 1-855-220-5211 or visit att.com/access now to learn more.
SNAP refers to the Federal Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program. SSI refers to the Federal Supplemental Security Income Program. Pricing excludes taxes and fees, includes 1 terabyte of data per month. Data overage charges apply. For details about data allowance, go to att.com/internet-usage. Geographic and service restrictions apply.
How are you, sir?
How are you?
Good. I may go to hell for this, but I got to ask you these questions for my job, okay?
Yes. You go ahead. Ask anything.
Does getting the Nobel Prize help you pick up girls?
More than that. I mean, there must be thousands.
Nice.
Oh, very nice. Very nice.
Have you ever smoked pot?
No.
Never?
No.
And is it okay to have sex wearing a condom?
Not wearing a condom?
Wearing one.
Oh, I mean, I would be appalled if anyone did not practice safe sex. And so, as they say, the ABC, huh?
What's that?
ABC, abstain. If you can't abstain, be faithful. And when you have sex, condomize. ABC.
Thank you, sir. Hey, happy birthday.
God bless you. Thank you. Thank you.
This is the Gary Garver Show. If you're not listening to Gary, you.
All right, it is Control Chaos. Yeah, Control Chaos. That was the Bishop Desmond Tutu. Condomize, man. Condomize. All right, Control Chaos, KCAA, radio.com. I'm Gary Garver here with the Guru of the Ghetto, Jigga Jones. And Jigga, next week, I'm going to Tijuana to get my tooth fixed.
Tijuana, you don't mean Los Angeles, huh?
No, I'm going actually south of the border.
You're actually going there.
I'm actually going to Tijuana, and my friend of mine's going with me. She actually knows this dentist down
you
in
need somebody
Tijuana.
to be there with you in case something happens.
Well, yeah, man. I mean, I don't want to, I don't want to drive down to Tijuana. I don't know where the hell I'm going or what I'm doing. I haven't been down to Tijuana in many, many years. So I'm going down to Tijuana because you don't get any health care here. You know, I mean, it's gonna
boy, Buckwheat Obama ruined all that.
Well, I think it's American society.
You don't get no health care here.
Please, I mean, but health care here is a total ripoff.
Until he dismantled the current program that was working for many Americans that were working. Now he dismantled it, so people that are working and got money now don't have health insurance. So yeah, keep going.
Yeah, it's sort of a drag that I have to drive all the way to Tijuana, you know, to get my tooth fixed. But I mean, it's half the price, so why wouldn't I do it? It'd be stupid not to. But you're telling me, you know, and you're talking about the border and, you know, and all the craziness. And I guess I'm looking forward to going to Tijuana just to check out the border and see if there's any weirdness going on. You're always talking about this, like how dangerous it is and the immigrants. And now what? You said there's immigrants coming from Africa or something like that? What are you talking about?
Man, you got African people from the Congo, the middle of Africa, showing up on the Texas border and the Arizona border.
How they getting there?
So the comedy, man,
they ain't walking.
Man, they flying in, man. They flying in from somewhere because the thing is, because people realize, hey, you try to apply to get a visa, it takes years. You know, you got to do this, you got to do that. Hey, but they realize they can walk across like the Mexicans be doing, and it ain't the Mexicans, it's the Central Americans that's doing it. But you know, they see all these caravans, which CNN says, oh, there's no such thing as a caravan, and you find out, yes, there is caravans. You know, and they're coming across in massive numbers. The Africans want to get in on it too, because there's free welfare up in here. But here's the problem: now there's Africans come across the border. They go stop it now. When you got black people coming across the border, now the border's gonna get closed up.
That's it, huh?
You know, all these Mexicans come in, nobody cares. You know, in Central America, nobody cares. Now black people come down. Now we got a problem.
Now you think now you think they're really gonna
watch and see that they ratchet this stuff up in the next couple of weeks. We talk about 1,500 people on a Thursday, 1,700 people on a Friday. You know, over 2,000 on a Saturday, and they coming in. So guess what? You know, and stupid people like, oh, we want all these people to come here. Hey, they've had to quarantine over 2,500 of them for stuff like measles, stuff like Ebola, something that's important.
Yeah, well,
you want people from Ebola coming over here, hey man?
No,
go ahead, get your Ebola. Go ahead.
It's too crowded as it is.
Sanctuary cities is where they going, and I like Donald Trump to say, hey, sanctuary cities want these illegals. Hey, we gonna make your dreams come true.
You know what?
Guess what?
What? Go ahead.
I love that. Send the illegals over there. You want all these people? Hey, have hit it, take all the diseases, all the bad people. You want all that crap? Hey, they have now. The Democrats are going to have to admit that that's stone crazy to admit a bunch of people you don't know who they are into your place. Guess what? They're gonna find out firsthand.
Let me ask you a question. What, you know, Texas is so big, and there's got to be parts of Texas that don't have any people there. Why don't we just build a big, you know, like wall it off or something like that, and put all the illegal immigrants there? You know, give them to Texas.
The Democrats said that walls are immoral. They won't build walls, but
let them live in Texas.
Democrats have walls outside of their houses. All of them.
Put them like somewhere in the middle of Texas.
An 8-foot wall around her house with barbed wire and armed guards. But yet she tells you to do the same on the border is illegal.
I mean, listen, the humanity problem here is outrageous. I mean, there's so many people on the planet.
You need more homeless people there in L.A. You need them there. Bring them all over there so you get to set the world record for most tent cities in the world. That's what you're trying to do. Go ahead and do it. Hey, go for it.
It's so many people here.
You can have them over there.
No, there's just so many people that are homeless, and I don't know what to do about it. I don't think there's a solution. And Gil Garcetti sucks, man. This mayor.
No, Garcetti. That's what they call these homeless encampments, Garcittis.
Garcittis?
Yeah.
Yeah, this guy's an idiot, man. I mean, we passed a bill here in the state of California, like for $5 billion to help the homeless plight out. And they're always talking about,
the contractors got rich.
Nothing's getting done. The homeless plight is like doubled in the last 5 years. And Gil Garcetti is just a total moron, man. I'm telling you, all he cares about is photo ops.
Here's what needs to happen. The 5150 PC thing needs to be expanded to people that are homeless, because if you're out and destitute on the streets, you are gravely disabled and unable to care for yourself. You should be awarded a state at that point.
I agree. There's got to
can't be on the street. You're on the street. You can't fend for yourself. Obviously, you can't fend for yourself. So now you're a ward of the state. The state should be able to take over and put you into some kind of housing and find out what's wrong with you. Are you a drug addict? Are you?
There's no place to put them. That's the problem.
Hey,
there's no place to put them.
All the deserts in California, you tell me there's no.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm talking about. We can put them in Texas and parts of California. Put them in
the military bases. They closed.
Mojave Desert.
All of a sudden, hey, I'm opening up. Hey, man, I'm opening up.
Hey, the Mojave Desert's huge, right?
Put them somewhere. The Mojays.
Yeah.
The Mojays.
Yeah. Create a whole homeless plight out in Mojave Desert. They can do a whole thing there.
You want to be out there in Slab City? Great. But the taxpayers
it's only 130 degrees.
Of the cities should not have to pay and see these fools.
It's sad. It's just sad, dude.
Shooting up heroin in the street.
People are living in their cars, and I don't know. It's crazy, man. I mean, it's just insane.
You can live in your car in the middle of nowhere, you fine.
I don't know what to do about it.
You want to be a pioneer? Go be a pioneer.
Listen. I'm telling you, the planet's gonna
be a blow punk. Go be a blow punk.
I'm telling you that the planet's gonna kick us off the planet. The Mother Nature's gonna kick us off the planet. I mean, eventually, it's just gonna get overrun.
Here's the problem.
It's gonna be soil and grain.
If this thing go far enough, eventually, good people are going to turn to the point that they say, I'm not tolerating this anymore. And these people occupying my streets and my sidewalks, I'm taking them out. You want to get in there before those people have to do that. So be in there, do what you got to do, and get these people off the streets. If they're off the streets and they're in a facility somewhere, great.
There's no place,
else,
though.
Get them out of there.
That's the problem.
There is a place. Harry, that's the lie. There's places. There are 27 military bases that have been closed and abandoned in California alone.
They're 27. Not. I understand that, but they don't want to fund it. This is the problem. I know there's abandoned buildings and all sorts of places that you can house them in, but we're not doing it. That's what the point is. That's why I hate Gil Garcetti. He's a joke. It's a total joke, and so is Gavin Newsom.
You know what?
The whole thing's a joke.
If we can get rid of metal and plastic and things that we don't need, we can get rid of people that we don't want in our city.
Oh, we have a pile of plastic. Hold on. Plastic is piling up like by the billions of pounds. That's a dirty secret too that nobody's talking about.
They don't want to talk about that.
I know. Hey, before we split, a lot of people are, going to be taking trips. It's summer. The summer solstice is on Friday, and I don't think I'll be traveling on a plane this summer because, of course, I'm sort of like taking care of my brother, and I got to find. I can't find it, but. You sent me a story about going on an airplane, and I've been on, the last trip I took was to New York for the People's Court, and I told you where the person next to me was sneezing and wheezing the whole flight, and the person behind me was coughing the whole flight. I mean, it was like a cesspool of sickness. In fact, it got so bad, I asked the steward if I could move my seat, and they're like, you can't move your seat during the flight, it's too late. And a week later, I got sick, but you sent me a story about from stewardesses and crew members that people are so disgusting on flights, man. Humanity is disgusting, man. It really is.
You're flying on a flight, and a dude takes his shoes off and sticks his wet, sweaty feet between the two seats where your armrest is at and touches you. You feel the sweaty skin of his feet touch your skin. And that's nasty.
And please, if people, serious, if you're going to be taking a flight this year, don't be clipping your toenails on the tray table or wiping your snot.
They be doing that, clipping their toenails. I'm thinking, how flexible are you to be able to clip your toenails on a plane? Because, man, you can barely tie your shoes. People are finding ways to clip their toenails. Their toenails fly over the top of the seat.
I'm going to throw up.
And somebody was complaining and says, hey, this guy's cut his toenails behind me, and his toenails are flying up over the top of the seat, landing in my lap.
Who would clip their toenails on a flight? And by the way, and changing diapers on the tray tables, and I was so disturbed when I was like I said, this guy was coughing behind me where I wanted to turn around, pop him right in the head, and then the chick next to me too. I mean, seriously, achoo, achoo. I mean, for 6 hours, man. I mean, it's like a cesspool. It's disgusting. I mean, that's why you got to drink heavy on these flights so you can take the bacteria out of it. But yeah, these are what flight attendants are saying. Please, try to have some courtesy for the flight. Okay, I mean, people are disgusting. It's so gross. I mean,
they got people that are incontinent going into their bathrooms and leaking it onto the floor and tracking it down the center of the aircraft. I said, "Oh Lord!" I had to stop reading the ones that the Guardian wrote because they were getting really graphic. And it's first thing in the morning. I haven't eaten breakfast. And you trying to eat eggs, and they got smells attached with eggs. I'm not trying to be throwing up my food, so I had to stop reading it.
It is.
But as I said, I'm just sending this to Gary and let him read it.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for making me sick in the morning. I mean, I'm just saying, if you're taking a flight, if you're going on a trip this year, okay, be courteous. Clean and take a shower before you. There's people on. How about people that don't take showers? How about people don't take showers and they smell and you got to sit by somebody with BO the whole friggin' flight? I mean, you know what? I'm gonna give you a word of advice. If you're sitting by somebody that stinks on a flight, just take out your cologne or your perfume and just spray it on them. Screw them. Just do it. Just go. Hey, you know what? I'm sorry, but you stink. Did you take a shower today? And if you didn't say, here's some.
I wouldn't even ask, did you take a? Because obviously they didn't.
Yeah, here's some Dolce Gabbana. Here's a little shot of it. Here, take a little shot. And I mean,
some Old Spice.
Please, Old Spice, whatever. Right Guard. I don't care, man. I mean, listen.
At this point, I would pour some Thunderbird on them.
I would too. I mean, you know what? Just accidentally spill your drink on them. Spill it like a margarita or even like a. You know what? This is how you get. Spill a Bloody Mary on them because they're going to go walk over there and clean themselves up in the bathroom. It is so disgusting. People are disgusting. It is. I went in my elevator about a week ago, and the BO from somebody in that elevator. I mean, it wafted. No. You remember that Seinfeld episode where the BO was traveling and everybody was getting whiffed on it and like, whoa, man, come on, man. Come on, clean like
in the face of the BO.
Like Red Fox would say, wash your, you know what? Wash it and wash it good. Okay, wash it good. All right. It's the size of a dime. Wash it. It's the size of a dime. All right, man. We got to roll. Jigga, somebody wants to get. Oh, by the way, I want to say I'm back on YouTube's good graces. I can monetize my videos. They approved me once again to monetize videos. So
really? They banned everybody else.
Well, finally. I mean, I've been on suspension for like 8 months, but I think I'm gonna go out and start doing some celebrity interviews again, just to post them on YouTube and this and that. All right, listen. If you want to get your wit and wisdoms from the guru of the ghetto, Jigga Jones, where do they go, my man?
Go to JiggaJones.com.
JiggaJones.com, and we got it. Listen, we got to get OJ. You got it. You got to tweet OJ. You know how to tweet. Just tweet OJ.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna tweet OJ on the show, man.
At the real OJ 32. At the real OJ 32. Please do that for me. It's OJ Simpson week.
Yeah.
The 25 years ago today was the famous Bronco chase. I wonder if OJ is going to tweet anything about that today. We'll have to find out. If he does, we'll play it. We'll play it on tomorrow's show. All right. Have a great day, brother. I'll talk to you later. All right? Be well.
Yeah.
All right, my man. All right. You guys have a great Monday. Control Chaos. We'll be back on Mañana for some more chaos. We'll play some of those O.J. Simpson clips. I haven't heard them in years. These are new ones, not the same old ones that I've been running over and over again. These are new ones. All right. We'll be back. Take care. Have a great Monday.